Ahead of his meeting with Ukrainian officials in Saudi Arabia this morning, Secretary of State Marco Rubio held talks with Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince yesterday, discussing the situation in the Middle East and reconstruction of Gaza. This as the future of the enclave and ceasefire between Israel and Hamas remains uncertain. CBS News foreign correspondent Remy Inocencio is following all of the latest on this for us from the Jordanian capital of Amman. Remy, always great to see you. Where do things stand right now on securing an agreement between these two sides to continue the already fragile ceasefire?
Errol, yes, good to see you. And we may find that out in the next few hours, perhaps by the end of today, because President Trump's special envoy to the Mideast, Steve Witkoff, is expected to meet with an Israeli delegation in Doha, along with the mediating countries of Qatar and Egypt. And the goal of this meeting, of this latest meeting, is to try to find a way to extend the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. That ceasefire was brokered back in January, went into effect January 19th. So it's been going on for the past 7 weeks. But on March 1st, just 11 days ago, that ceasefire basically went into this kind of limbo because Israel has been pushing for an extension of so-called phase 1 to try to get more hostages out. But Hamas has been pushing for the start of phase 2, which does call for the withdrawal of the IDF, of the Israel Defense Forces. On top of all this, Steve Witkoff has put forward stipulations, his suggestions, a proposal, unofficially called by many as the Witkoff Plan, which calls for the disarmament of Hamas in the Gaza Strip, as well as the departure, the evacuation, the leaving of Hamas from the Gaza Strip, which, as you might expect, would likely be a red line for that group. On top of all this, Israel is trying to put the pressure on Hamas in the lead up to the meetings today. Over the past 10 days, we've seen a supply of aid and supply of electricity being suspended in order to get Hamas to come to the negotiating table on potentially Israel's terms. Errol.
All right, an important update there, Remy Inocencio in Amman, Jordan. Thank you.